everyone. We're going to look at what is wrong with the following equation, and in view of Part A, explain why this equation is correct. So basically, the reason that it's wrong is because the left-hand side of the equation is not defined for x equals 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and factor this, and what's happening is when you factor, you're going to get x minus 2 times x plus 3 divided by x minus 2. And what happens is when you simplify, you can cross these out. But this is the problem. This equation is not defined for x cannot be 2. Because if x is 2, then you're dividing by 0. But if you look at the right side of the equation, it is defined. So you can plug in 2 plus 3 and get 5. Now, I'm going to show you the graph of both of these. So for the first side, so the left-hand side of the equation, it's this graph, but at 2, it's undefined. So you would have an open interval there. That's that one. And at this would equal 5. But as you look at the right-hand side, it doesn't have that. So this would be closed up. There would not be an open interval. So that's the difference between the two, and they're not the same. All right. So in view of that, we're going to explain why this equation is good. So, and basically, we don't want to have linkage errors. That's what it's called, linkage errors. So what you don't want to do when you're starting with limits is saying, well, the limit as x approaches 2, and I'm going to go ahead and write this as x minus 2 times x plus 3 divided by x minus 2. What you don't want to write is this is x plus 3. And then plug in the 2. Because that doesn't make sense. They're totally two different graphs. That would be considered on an AP exam as a linkage error. But what does make sense is you could say the limit as x approaches 2 of, and I'll go ahead and rewrite this the way they have it, x squared plus x minus 6 divided by x minus 2 equals the limit as x minus 2 times x plus 3. And the reason that's true is because if we look back at it, as long as you put the limit, notice the only thing we did different here is we put the limit in front of that. And the only difference is this: if you have at 2, so I'm going to erase this right here. If you take your left-sided limit and approach 2, and you take your right side limit and approach 2, you still come up at 5. All right? And that's why this is okay as long as you write it this way, because this would equal 5 and this would equal 5. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.